Yo, what's going on, guys? We are back for part number 2 for the first ever Autumn of Agony boss fight, the Jabari Panther. So in this video, I'm going to be showing you guys 3 different options to tackle the final objective that I haven't covered yet, which is Control Denial and Size M. So these are the Control Denial Size M champions that I have on my main account roster. You know, there's a few pretty solid options here. You know, we got Prowler, who was my go-to option when I first read the fight. As soon as I read Falter, I was like, oh, okay, I'm gonna bring in Prowler because Prowler is immune to Falter, so it's very nice. Didn't have to worry about that. Then I heard someone else say they got like a Red Skull solo, so like, okay, Red Skull can do it. The Red Goat, I am a big fan of my Red Goat. And you know, there's also future AntMan, who I think might just be the best tech champ in the game. So like, lots of good options. So I'm going to be using all 3 of those options in this video. We're going to start with Prowler, then Red Skull, then Future AntMan. So let's go ahead and get right into it with some Prowler action up first. So jumping in with Prowler here on like my second ever attempt. I took her down to like 10% health. I was like, oh, okay. Yeah, this is definitely doable, but this fight feels very weird. Very, very weird, you know? Because sometimes our power control fails. Like you'll see in this fight, I'll point it out when it happens. So right there you see I'm just attacking with the Falter timer. It doesn't matter because we're immune to Falter, so super nice. And so every time we drop our special 2, we're getting quite a bit of damage reflected. On all 3 of these fights that I'm going to show you guys, I take a lot of damage from just the reflect. But thankfully, you know, we are able to heal back a lot through willpower. So here I had a nice opportunity to go ahead and drop my heavy, apply the incinerate. She does have the cleanse up right now, so I do need to chill. A whole bunch of dexterity failed. Alright, there we go. Now we can go ahead and start attacking once again. So, boom, the cleanse is back, unfortunately. But here, I'm going to apply, just drop my special 2. I guess I mistimed the Falter. But yeah, it did a decent amount. And here I just run in too early like an idiot. This fight, man, it feels a weird one because I can't play all 3, Prowler, Red Skull, Future AntMan, how I normally play them. You know, I have to play so obscure against this Jabari. It's so weird, and it's also very sketchy at some moments. So here we're dropping the special 2 while the node Falter is up. I don't know if that counts towards Prowler's abilities. I feel like it should. I don't know, but yeah, you can see with 2 debuffs on us, we're healing for 635. You know, that's over 1200 health every single second. That really adds up. And you know, when I'm fighting Jabari, for the most part, I've been, you know, I try to stick to baiting on her special 2, but with Prowler, you know, I'm used to just pushing opponents right below 2 bars and then baiting a special to you know, gain a lot of charges. So here, everything is lined up pretty good. I think this is going to be one of our best special 2s in this fight. So, boom, go ahead, get the Falter. We got the Incinerate. We pop a fat special 2, and this one isn't being reflected, which is really nice. You can see her health drops from she was at 48% when I threw that. It took her down to about 30% by the end of the attack. Pretty crazy. It's just really hard to line up a special 2 with the Incinerate, with the Falter, and without taking damage back. For all those 3 things to line up, I think it was the one time I did it in like all my Prowler attempts. Like I had a heck of a time trying to line it up. But yeah, the one time it did, the damage was pretty nice. But yeah, at this point in the fight, I'm not too worried about reflect damage now because I have, you know, 60% health still to work with. So yeah, I'm really not worried at all right now. I'm feeling pretty confident. Go ahead in here, drop the special 2. We have the reflect up. You know, we're at 69% health. Pop that and Striker and Heavy and Intercept and Special 1, and she's dead. Finally, it took a bit to kill that last percentage, but there we go. That was the Prowler solo. So that was my first completion of the Control Denial Size M objective. So I'll flash that right here. You can see I just completed the objective. So there, we got it now. But I was like, you know, I want to keep having some fun here. Definitely want to try out Red Skull. So I was like, you know what, let's go. If someone said they can, someone told me, like in a comment on the first video, that they got a solo with Red Skull. So if someone's capable of getting a solo with Red Skull, me having a rank 3, you know, I should be able to. Might take a couple attempts, but we should be able to. And this did take a couple, not too many, but like, I don't know, like 4 maybe, 4 or 5. And so, yeah, I was trying to figure out like the best rotation for Red Skull here. It's a weird one. My very first run, I just like had a full yellow bar, got to my special 3, power drained her, and then immediately after that, I just screwed up and lost half my health. So I was like, alright, probably shouldn't do that. So I think ultimately I just go for special 2s, and I think that was just an accidental parry. It's really, really easy to get cornered against this Jabari, and it can just get out of hand. The future AntMan fight is really, really, really going to showcase that. But yeah, here we throw the special 2, and I'm just hoping that it doesn't crit. Right there, we got 2 critical hits, which is not what we want to see, because, you know, the damage is being reflected on that, so we really don't want to crit. That was the nice thing about Prowler as well, is Prowler can't crit, so at least all the damage that he was reflecting to himself was non-critical, so it wasn't nearly as severe. But Red Skull can crit, so maybe I should have taken off the crit stat focus. That one might have been a good idea. But yeah, ideally what I'd like to do here is, you know, drop the special 2, get the 5 shocks, and then ideally throw a special 1, pause them, and deal a bunch of damage as well. That's ideally what I want to do. You know, that's ideally what you want to do with Red Skull in general. But again, not the easiest to do that. To do his bog standard rotation in this fight. So here we're just baiting some special 1s, and it applies that. I think it's an ensnare debuff or something like that. I don't know, but it's free willpower healing. That's what I do know, and I will take free willpower healing all day long, especially when I keep on reflecting so much damage on myself. So here I'm just gonna go for it. Toss a special 1. We're gonna get a nice pause. We're dealing some nice damage on each hit there as well. That was quite a bit of damage, and those shocks are just continuously ticking her down right now, which is fantastic. I was like, am I gonna be able to race back to another special 1? I was like, baby, go for intercept. She's like, nah. You already paused those shocks once. You don't get to pause them twice, which is fair enough. So I'm just gonna push special 2, give her the falter, bait it out. There we go. This fight's going really good actually. I got into a nice little rotation here. Right there, that was a little sketchy. So I just throw a special 1 to save my own bacon there, and we're fine. Wait out the damage reflect, and then we're just gonna wait out the falter. Okay, boom, now we can go in, get the intercept, go for another intercept, and let's just build to that special 2. Right there, took her little miss there and extended my combo. That was a sweet little play right there. And then here you're gonna bait this out, wait out the falter again, probably take a missed hit or just intercept. Yeah, just take a missed hit. And then do I go for intercept? Yes, and then drop this fat special 2, or I guess strike her first, then drop the fat special 2, so I'm close to a bar of power, and she's dead here, man. She is toast. Just gonna wait out the falter and then go in, damage reflect, be damned, and she gone. Didn't even need the special 1. So yeah, Red Skull felt really great there. It takes a little bit to just get into that rhythm with him, with really any of these 3 champs, but once you find that rhythm, it's not too bad. And the damage reflect, you're gonna eat some with these champs. You're probably gonna eat some. Don't be afraid. Just make sure you have willpower maxed, and you should be fine. And then we got one more fight for you guys, and it is future AntMan. So this one is the most interesting, I would say. This one definitely took the most attempts. I was starting to question if I could even do it or not. Then I got this run. And this run was probably the sketchiest of them all. I don't know how I pulled this out. Like, this was the last fight I did. Let's see. I did it 17 minutes ago, but I already, like, forget some of the craziness. I'm just excited to watch this back. Honestly, I'm really excited to watch this fight back. I spend a solid 60 seconds with my back on the wall and her just hammering my block. That's gonna happen at some point. I just get kind of stuck in this falter and damage reflect purgatory, and there's like nothing I can do about it for a while. So like, I don't know how I even got out. We're gonna see together. But yeah, I was, you know, using special 2s on prior attempts, and it just wasn't really, like I said, I wasn't really having much success. So this run I was like, you know what, screw it, let's just go for a special 3. So start the fight, pop a special 3. Usually with future AntMan, you don't really want to be going for the special 3, but it does apply one of those guaranteed debuffs, which you can, like, normally you can only apply 3, but with the special 3, you can get a 4th one, and I think that one's like more potent too or something. I don't know, but yeah. So here we're kind of stuck in the corner right now. You see, we're faltered. There's nothing I can do right now, and I accidentally parried, so now we got the damage reflect. So now we're not faltered, but if I hit her, I damage reflect myself. So I was like, you know what? Screw this. Get me out of this corner. I damage reflect to be damned. And then, oh, she catches me again. Luckily with Fam, you know, we're shrugging off those bleeds at like a 90% rate, and we are also getting a regeneration buff. Plus, if she hits us, you know, we have a 5% damage, or 5 or 10%, I think it's 10% damage cap protection. So yeah, and then that also triggers regen. So, you know, Fam is just really tanky. Fam is one of the tankiest champs in the whole game, dude. And plus, again, that willpower healing really coming in clutch here. So right there, I just mistimed the falter. I got the falter on myself, which is bad. I kept mistiming it. And then here, got the falter, got the damage reflect. Here, I'm just like, get me. I don't want to be stuck in this corner because I'm going to get faltered again. Here, she's hammering my block. She's just healing up. Now, I'm faltered again, stuck in this corner. Like, this just, I hate being stuck in the damn corner, dude. And then by the time that falter wears off, she's already like halfway towards the next falter. Oh, and boom, there's a damage reflect. Oh, and guess what? Falter's back. I just had to throw a special to create enough distance so that I don't get faltered. Again, damage reflect be damned. This is so sketchy. Like, I don't know how I pull this fight out, dude. Just spend half of it in the corner. So at this point, you know, I'm thinking, I want to get to a special 3 just as like a safety net to use to get myself out of the corner. So now, she actually triggered her Fury buff, which is extremely potent. That's like, we don't want her to have that. That is very bad. I don't think I've ever seen Jabari even trigger that defensively. It's funny. It's like kind of a challenge to trigger offensively. You need to like throw a special the moment you enter the hunt to activate that Fury. She did that. Yeah, it took some hefty damage, reflect damage right there. Like, I am just getting... Look, she just hits me with a special 2 there. We're fine. Like, dude, Fam is just such a tank. The glancing, the armors, the safety damage caps, like... Who else could take this much of a beating in the corner and come out alive? Not many champs, dude. Not freaking many champs, if any. And yeah, we're making our way back into this fight though. We've gotten her down below 50% now. I mean, she might heal, but we've managed to also build up our power. We're getting close to 3 bars, so that if we ever get our back stuck in the corner again, we have just an easy escape option. Just push a button and we're out of that bad situation, you know? That's what the special 3 button is for right now. Plus, you know, with Fam, if I really wanted to, I could throw a special 2. You know, if I do a light ending combo, I can disable the special 3 for like a split second. That right there is so annoying. So Fam, he stunned her. And then she purifies the stun and just continues her combo. Really hate that interaction. It's so annoying. And now we're stuck again in the corner with the falter and the damage reflect. So what am I going to do? Hit my easy escape button, get me out of there. I think I did take some damage because she reflected some of the special 3. But it was fine. It wasn't enough to kill us. Plus we have our damage cap protection. So I panicked for a second when I threw the special 3, but yeah, there's no need to panic because I can't take more than 10% from any single source. So, dude, Fam, he's just so good. God damn, Fam is incredible. Even though he's like less ideal for this fight, he finds a way. So right there, that was some hefty damage reflect. But it's alright, you know, we're winning this fight right now. She has 14% health. We got 26. We almost have double her health. We do. We're more than doubling her health now. You know, we're okay. We've managed to find a way out of the corner. So here, boom, falter's about to trigger. Go ahead, take a missed hit. All right, there we go. Hit a little relic. And then I think here I'm just going for it. Toss this special 2. Boom! Jabari Panther down. So that's 3 for 3 on those solos. For this objective, I mean, all the objectives have been soloed now, but 3 individual solos for this objective specifically. That is going to go ahead and wrap it up for my videos when it comes to the very first week of Autumn of Agony, this Jabari Panther boss. That's all the objectives covered. Lots of different champions, especially for this one. Tips and tricks on how to approach and handle the fight. I hope you guys enjoyed these guide videos. Drop a like if so, subscribe to the channel if you want to see more, and let me know in the comment section down below which one of these was your favorite solos, and if you used any one of these champions, or if you used someone else other than the 3 I showcased in this video, let me know and how it went in the comments down below. As can do. You guys all have a great, wonderful day. Peace.